is Malaysia's Chinatown. Many of our best street food is concentrated here, and I'll take you to eat the best 10.
Morning, it's Sarah. I'm at Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown for a staycation.
There are two criteria for all the food that I'll be introducing to you. It has to be old and famous enough that the previous generation heard of it. Do you know of this store?
Long time ago I came before.
Mummy, have you heard of Pandan Republic?
No.
Our agenda is eat all day. Our first stop is Madras Lane Yong Tau Foo. Yong Tau Foo means stuffed tofu in Chinese. Vegetables such as chili peppers, lady's fingers, brinjal and tofu are stuffed with fish paste and then deep fried. This is the famous Yong Tau Foo place, but because of the pandemic, we cannot eat in, so I'm just going to take away. You can order it as a snack or eat it as a meal with rice and soup. I had wanted to eat it with curry laksa, but when I arrived at 2 p.m, it was sold out, so I'm just going to eat it as a snack this time. We got this for 13.30. Now we're going back to the hotel to eat.
The weather is super hot in Malaysia. It is 35 degrees Celsius outside.
We're back. This is the chili.
This is probably with the most oil because brinjal absorbs a lot of oil. Indeed the best. I like the brinjal is soft. It's like melt in the mouth. Chili is good as well. Sometimes it can get a bit spicy. Let's try. This is okay. Not spicy at all.
There are plenty of choices such as bitter gourd, fish balls, tofu, lady's fingers, and bean curd. To beat the heat, we're getting a sweet and refreshing drink. The CNN voted this as the top 6 best drink in the world. It's called Mata Kucing. This drink is made from winter melon, dried longan, rock sugar, and monk fruit. It has a mild but pleasant herbal taste. It's sweet, and I love eating the longan pieces and the crushed winter melon too. To keep the drink cool and concentrated, they dip the bottle into ice instead of adding ice into the drink. You can get the cold bottled drink at 4 ringgit or just 2 ringgit for a smaller cup. For dinner, we're going to have noodles that is created almost 100 years ago in Kuala Lumpur. We're here at the birthplace of Hokkien Mee. When you Google for Kim Lian Kee, you'll be led to their air-conditioned restaurant. But for the most authentic experience, go to their original store that is situated along the same street. Right opposite the Hokkien Mee stall, you can get Mata Kucing. The signboard has been around since the 1930s. After ordering my dinner, I saw the owner enjoying Chinese tea at the shop and learned a lot about the history and tips for making a good plate of Hokkien noodles.
舊底咧係專傳咗冇味精嘅，我哋係靠呢個湯嚟湯，我哋湯係嗰啲作口骨啊、一定留咧3-4個鐘頭喎，個豬頭骨扭到起甜甜咁樣攞嚟蒸嘅歷史唔係好耐，60年啫。
Let's check out the kitchen and see how the noodles are made. So in Malaysia, we always eat our noodle with some sort of chili.
好多人講食咗好食啊，你又同我買多少翻嚟啊？有時屋企啊，送嗰啲菜啊咩有嘅。
Here, the cup of chili.
因為呢個豬啲有摻埋嗰啲個桔仔，酸酸地啊。有整個爐頭啊，燒柴啊，有一個爐煲水啊，跟住有一個公碗餸嘅。
So even this place is specially made. There's a lot of heat from there. There's a lot of charcoal underneath, and they used to fan it with a fan, but right now they use a hair dryer. And all the smoke, it goes up through that chamber. That's why it's not smoky here. Some of the main ingredients are yellow noodles, cabbage, flounder fish powder, and very importantly is dark soy sauce. Firstly, the yellow noodle is braised until it's softened.
Wow, look at the flames.
It is then fried on high heat with things like dark soy sauce. But the wow factor is from the charcoal and the intensity of the fire. On top of that, the great flavor comes from a combination of a few things. There is also prawns, squid, pork slices, and pork lard. My plate of noodle is done. I'm gonna eat it and then I'm gonna tell you the one ingredient you have not heard of that is used in this noodle. It comes along with chili. A plate of Hokkien Mee is here. This is a traditional Kuala Lumpur Hokkien Mee. Super delicious. A few secrets to delicious Hokkien noodle. Number one is cooking it with charcoal on super high fire to give it some wok hei. Wok hei is often translated as breath of wok. The elusive charred aroma of Hokkien noodles comes from this powerful stove. And the second is flounder fish powder. 好貴同埋好多噃。
而家啲嘢好多其實都冇用呢啲。我哋咧仲有保留個傳統嘅嘢。
If you're at Chinatown, remember to visit this original store. You can get a small plate of Hokkien noodles with 10 ringgit. On the second day of my staycation, I woke up early so that I wouldn't miss out on this curry laksa. I came here for curry laksa yesterday at 1 o'clock, but it was all sold out. I'm now at Madras Lane. There is a small alley. There are 3 curry laksa stalls in a row here. This is not open today. There's another curry laksa stall. That's Cheung, that's curry laksa, and this is Yong Tau Foo. I'm getting a bowl of curry laksa with chicken. I'm getting a mix of rice noodles and yellow noodles. Other ingredients include long beans, pork skin, brinjal, and cockles. After ordering, you can get a seat at the back of the stall. Meanwhile, the seller will be putting together your curry laksa like this. If there's anything you don't want like raw bloody cockles, you can ask her to omit it, but I suggest getting everything for the full experience. This is the chili. Don't forget to help yourself with belacan chili hidden in this metal pot. And also you must get a piece of calamansi lime. We season it. We're eating this together with the noodles. Curry laksa broth is made with a lot of spices like lemongrass, galangal, ginger, and also coconut milk. Although the soup is delicious on its own, Malaysians still like to dip the ingredients into belacan chili for extra flavor. Spicy, sour. Treat yourself to what Lonely Planet voted as the top 2 best food experience at only 8 ringgit. On the way to get the next street food, we drop by the oldest Taoist temple in Kuala Lumpur. A reminder to you, photography is not allowed, but I didn't know because it's written in Chinese. Next, we are getting some soy milk from Kim Soya. But it's not just any regular soy milk, we are ordering one with Cincau inside. Because of the combination of white and black color, this drink is sometimes called Michael Jackson. My family often buy soy milk. I have to tell you that this one is really thicker and somehow more intense than usual. No wonder it's so popular for so many years. And with the addition of Cincau, which is grass jelly, there's some bite. It's just like when you drink bubble tea, there are those little pearls. It's such a nutritious and delicious drink for only 2 ringgit. For tea, I'm getting some Malaysian mochi called Muah Chee. Madam Tang has been making mochi for more than 50 years here. She created some local flavors such as pandan and black sesame. Although her stall is without a signboard, but you can't miss her because you can hear this from afar. I just bought 1 packet with mixed flavor. Ribena, mango, and original flavor today. So because there's not a lot of business due to the pandemic, so she only makes 3 flavors. Muah Chee is made from glutinous rice flour, roasted peanuts, and sugar. So it's not from the Ribena, but rather Roselle. The hotel that I'm staying is just a few minutes to walk away from all the eateries that I want to visit. Well, the good thing is that when I'm too full, I can always tap out and bring it home to eat. I like my mochi with a lot of roasted peanuts, so I like to coat each piece with a lot of them before eating it. Okay, let's try the mochi. We've got mango. You can see that it's yellow. It's so nice to just bite into. It does taste a bit like Ribena. I still prefer the original one, so I think I'm gonna get another packet later, just with the original flavor. I'm smack in the middle of Chinatown and I just need to walk a few steps to go to a few famous eateries. That building is Kim Lian Kee Hokkien Noodles shop, and then there's Kim Soybean for Soya Cincau. At the back, there's a stall selling mochi. Next to it, you can see Hon Kee Porridge, and at the back, there is Apam Balik. At the opposite store, there is Mata Kucing. This is another street food that has been around for decades, and this place might be familiar to you. In the day, this place sells congee, and at night, it's another business selling Hokkien noodles.
6歲。
哦，呢個係咪要呢個？
魚生嚟，OK OK 好，生㗎啦，自己煮熟㗎啦，係自己熟嘅 OK 好。
係。最出名係咩啊？
其實我哋八寶豬雜魚生啦，呢3隻比較好賣嘅。
八寶。
嗯。
呢個啊？
豬雜，豬雜就豬心豬嚟炸腸。
豬雜。
生。
同埋魚生啊，呢個叫魚生粥。好，我要呢個。The congee here is made with charcoal at home, and they bring everything here and heat bowl by bowl. 淨係咪係煲嘅啫？因為咧，我媽用純米啊，用純米嚟煲，係冇襟粉啊。咁樣煲到佢就一定要黐一嚿嚿啊，咁樣我哋就可以整散佢咯，唔係就唔滑嗰個粥。
Their 8 treasure porridge, they put 8 different ingredients.
蛋、豬肉、雞絲、銀仔、花生、炸腸，8種都有。
After putting sesame oil, white pepper, and porridge, she proceeds to put in the rest of the ingredients. If you like assorted flavors and don't mind eating innards, this is a good choice. You can order an extra plate of Kwai or Malaysian churros and fried intestines for extra crunch. So cute how they protect the chopsticks using this bottle. But as for me, raw fish porridge is my first choice because nothing can be fresher than this. Slices of raw fish with ginger and spring onions and pepper. 鯇魚，英文叫咩你知冇？Grass carp. Put everything inside and mix it up. The fish will be cooked in the boiling hot porridge. Be careful of bones though. They'll be moving to a new place just across the street. 你會搬去嗰邊？
佢 just behind 嗰個番薯蛋，炸番薯蛋。
OK
嗰個 restaurant Petaling Street food court。
OK.
搬去入邊咯，我哋租一個位嚟做。
2 bowls of congee with side dishes cost us 14 ringgit. It's time for Apam Balik, a Malaysian peanut pancake with a lot of other names.
呢個叫花生糕，有啲叫金蛋糕，有啲係叫大嚿麵，有啲叫蚊讚龜，好多名㗎啦。
煎籠包都有係咪？
啊，有煎籠包都係有。啊。
This uncle has been selling Apam Balik for almost 40 years. He mixed the batter with wheat flour and also pandan. Then he top it up with sugar and let it cook for a while. 仲未好㗎？
未啦，未咁快，咁快。
哦。
快面啲啊！啊，一盤係快面先熟啊。
Lastly, he tossed roasted peanuts over it, take it out, and chop it into smaller pieces. Uncle, 我要一樣一嚿，不過我要側邊嗰個窿窿嗰邊嘅。
啊，好啊，好啊。兩溝魚啦，一樣魚。啊，多謝晒 ，thank you，thank you。
If you don't like peanuts, don't worry, there's another alternative. Try these coconut pancakes. Try this first. There's coconut flakes, generous amount of coconut milk. This is delicious. But it's better hot though, so try not to take away. I'm buying it again today because I want to eat it fresh. Hot! I like the crispy sides. This is the best. Oh, it's so good. Lala Noodles started at Lai Fong, a very old kopitiam in Chinatown, but of all the street food in this list, this is the newest of them all. It's a relatively long restaurant, and at the end of it is the kitchen where the magic happens. To see the cooking process, check out the video at the link above. Clam soup cooked with fresh julienne ginger, chopped chili, and secret seasonings. Now the hot bowl of lala soup is ready to be served and we are ready to eat. Wow! Do you like it? It's delicious. 好食啊，媽咪，好食啊，好重味，Yeah, flavorful. Of course, like my mother said, xin thi. Xin thi means fresh and sweet in Cantonese. It's usually used to describe fresh seafood with subtle, pleasant sweetness. The lala is big as well.
呢種米線好似唔熟，嗰種麵好啲。
This is where their original stall is located. You can also go to their new air-conditioned restaurant. Check out the link below to download my Chinatown food guide with the names and location of all the street food in this list.
We're now at Kwai, it's just opposite the hotel.
This alley is almost a century old and is now an attraction for both locals and tourists. From this alley, you can go into a few eateries as well. Street Food Club, Dabao. At the end of it, there's a popular bar called Concubine. Besides the bar, there is a mural of a prostitute soliciting customers. Many people love coming here to take photos with the beautiful murals showing the lifestyle of old Chinatown. Something happened here. I got a ring. Lastly, I'm gonna get some egg tarts. Boon Chun restaurant started in 1893 and expanded to a new bigger store right beside Kwai Tai Hong. Besides egg tarts, you can also get kaya puff, pineapple tarts, and salted egg biscuits. I'm waiting for the egg tarts to be ready. It is right in the oven right now. They are constantly making fresh egg tarts, so I chose to wait for 10 minutes for a set of freshly baked tarts. And then they'll pack it in a set of 4, 6 or 9 in this cute little box.
Satu kata 6, 4, 9. 6. Paling banyak 6. Hah? Satu kata paling banyak 6.
I bought one to bring home for my mom. I really like how there's this little hole so that when it's hot, it wouldn't be soggy inside.
Nampak tua saja nak, lancar dah nak. Lancar. 呢個係品串，品串仲有咩？
仲有？
哦，
幾多件咗？
哇，好耐咗個品串，呢個蛋撻啊，品串
How long？
好食㗎。哇，30 years 最少都有，蒸酥啦，哇，點會攞年隻咯？品串嘅蛋撻，最好食。係咁好啊，好香。
Very flaky. And then there's enough of the egg custard inside. See, it's quite thick.
Good. Good. And then subscribe. Bye. Bye.
Check out this playlist for more Malaysian street food. See you there. Hot and nice.
Nice ah.